Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are at Yankeetown Women's Club Thrift, and today's their reopening. They closed for the summer because it's all volunteers. Shannon is here with me still. So we're going to go in again. And it's the first day they open, so they've gotten donations all throughout the summer. So hopefully we can find some good stuff. We are getting here about 2 hours after they open. So not super early, but let's go see what we can find.
All right, so if you have been here with me before, these racks outside are all $1, and I got my cart over the rocks. That's what it sounded like, even though you can't hear the sound. So I always check the dollar racks first, especially today, since they have been closed all summer. They've been taking donations, and yeah, look at this Nightmare Before Coffee. Nightmare Before Christmas little shirt, pajama set. How cute is this? $1 for the whole set. So we are starting off pretty decent here. And when you can get stuff for only $1 buy, don't get everything. I'm not going to tell you to get everything, but $1 into 15, $1 into 20 is amazing. So I am pulling stuff like basically as soon as I am looking at this rack. And there are some stuff I'm leaving. Like there was just a Columbia shirt. So there's some stuff that's around that $12 mark that I will leave. So on the dollar rack, I do try to hit at least 15. So I do lower what I want because typically I do want 25. However, a dollar buy price is very, very hard to pass up. Look at these. These are really, really nice pants. And I see some Levi's down there too. And these almost look like tactical pants. You can see like the cargo. They're Eddie Bauer. So these we are definitely going to pick up. You can see Shannon is grabbing some stuff down on the other end as well. Here's some Levi's. $1 for Levi's. These should be between 15 and 25. They're actually a larger size. So some of those, they'll sell faster and they'll sell for a little bit more. Look at all of these. All of these jeans, I believe, are size 48. There were some Wrangler there. I actually saw one there with a tag, and at that dollar buy cost, you just simply cannot beat it. Now, if you're not a big clothes person, don't worry. We are going to go in the shed and look at collectibles, and there will be other stuff, but I think the majority of this video is going to be clothes because again, we're at that dollar to $4 buy price once we get inside. Some stuff's a little bit more. And we're checking out these Lawman. These are like Lawman Western jeans. Look, the cart the cart is starting to tip. I'm like, okay. So I think what I'll do is take these off and bring them inside and start a pile. They're laughing at me. All right, so I dropped those off and we're gonna look some more here. Look at this Harley Davidson jeans, guys, on the dollar rack. How amazing is that? And these are like work pants with the reflective down on the bottom. Those are great as well. And again, all of these are larger size. So this is definitely a home run trip, even though we're only about 4 minutes in. Look, more work pants. Those were DeWalt brand. And I got to bring stuff inside again. All right, let's come back out. Shannon is still grabbing stuff. So I'm pretty fast to go through racks. You can see Shannon's going through the racks a little bit closer. There's a Tampa Bay Bucks shirt, and I've been doing very, very well with my football stuff here lately. So definitely going to grab that for that dollar. Jacksonville Jaguars. The Salt Life shirt, I can't really see the size, but Shannon said her husband could probably fit in that, so we're going to grab that one for her. Look at this. Nike Golf sweatshirt, $1. This is just absolutely incredible. And it's definitely because they were closed the whole summer. So if you have any thrift stores that are like this is all run by volunteers. learn the dates. So, like when they close at the end of fall, they will do a 75% off the whole store sale. And they normally will post on their Facebook page. And then they posted the reopening as well. So, definitely, if you have little stores like this, follow them. There was a really nice Ben Hogan golf polo. Now, here's a Columbia PFG. I typically pick these up only if they're like large or bigger. That one was a large. The Bimini Bay, I think I'm going to pass on. Those are about $12. And let's see what else we see. And the dollar racks is something I typically do look through everything. You'll see once we get over to the women's side though, I don't thumb through everything like I am over here in the guys, because I do know more info about the guys' clothing versus the women's. That was some really nice swim trunks. Here's some Nike swim trunks. Those should be between $20 and $25 as well. So quite a bit that we're finding here outside. That's Shannon's handful. So I walked inside to drop stuff off and I saw this purse. And I actually ran a comp and I think they have it priced at 25 and it looks like it's worth, or no, it was only 10. It's worth about 65. So I grabbed that while I was dropping stuff off and we will continue to browse here. I think I'm on the ladies' side now. Yeah, I am on the ladies' side. And I don't feel as knowledgeable on women's clothing, so I really don't pick up as much when it comes to the women's. But look at this. These are some amazing nightgowns here. Really, really beautiful embroidery on this one. So I'm going to grab that one. And then here's another really, really nice vintage nightgowns. I'm really not sure how they decide what goes out on the dollar rack. I know, like, once they've been open a while, the dollar rack's typically stuff from inside that hasn't sold. But since they were closed the whole summer, look at this. How amazing is this? Do you see this embroidery? I think this one's actually handmade. That's probably the best piece that I have found so far. That one is definitely impressive. There are the puppies. They are not at the thrift store again. They are at my house. All right, I think we're almost at the end of the close, so I'm going to make one more drop, and then we are going to go out to the shed to look at collectibles. All right, so the majority of their collectibles are out here in this big shed, and also their linens are out here as well. So we're going to come in here and see what we can find. Look what I see as soon as I walk in. Check these out. Lucite grapes. They're only $8. I've never found lucite grapes in the wild. So I have sold 3 of those within these last few months, and they all sold for over $50 to $60. Now this, I think, is yeah, there's your made in China. I was going to say, I thought it looked like a made in China before I flipped it over. This is a really cool sail fin. Sometimes the carved wood stuff is really hit or miss. So unless it really speaks to me, I tend to pass that stuff over. So that one we are going to leave. Chicken. That one's certified international. I don't think that one's worth very much. No cups for cat. You see that Florida Gators cup back there? Yeah, I saw that Florida Gators cup too. Luckily it was raggedy, so it was easy for me to put it back. I had to put it upright though. I almost want to turn the other cup upright too. Candlestick holder, but no mark on that one. I think that's like a reproduction spongeware there in the blue. I don't think that is an original. Now, these little seals I picked up. These are really cute. They're Homco 1981. And they're super cute and they're not very expensive. So I think I'm going to get those. And then this is walnut. It's laser etched. I've sold several like pencil holders. That one's $2. I've never had any like canisters, but I like that one. And then look at this 3TS, really cool studio pottery mug. I don't have enough hands. I don't know why I didn't bring my cart. I really don't. I think it's in here somewhere. It's just I'm not pushing it. I'm walking without it. We'll see if we can find it in a minute. Lots and lots of kitchen utensils. There's another Tupperware cake carrying pan, but I think I'm going to pass on that one. These are really cool, like the smushed Coca-Cola bottles. I don't think there's much value in them. I just think those are cool. This one's $4, and I think that one's worth it, but I think it would take a long time to sell. And why did I not get that Florida Gators little snack tray? What is wrong with me? That would be perfect for football games at the house. I did not even see that until just now. Fishies. Those are melamine. I did decide to leave those. Oh, there were 2 of those like float bobber things. Man, I was slacking. It's a little Eddie Bauer, like a carry throw blanket. I'm trying to see what the price is. $3. I think I'm going to get this. It's a nice little quilted stadium throw. I'm running out of hands, mind you. I'm trying to look at linens with no hands. Look at these pillows. These are wool and they are woven and they are absolutely amazing. Oh, look, there's my cart. Going back to the cart. Look at Shannon. Shannon is very excited coming in here as I'm filling up the cart. And then I'll have empty hands to go and look at the linen. I'm showing Shannon my lucite grapes. And again, don't forget, Shannon was also shopping. She does not have a camera, but we will show what Shannon picked up at the end. And I'll tell you, Shannon found that amazing jewelry box that was there, and I will show you that in the haul. I missed that bad boy. I don't know how I did, but it was an amazing find by Shannon. I'm on a Captain Morgan's diet. So far, I've lost 3 days. I thought about buying that for the house to put it up somewhere at my house, but I did not get it. My house is like a farmhouse, so even though I'm like a beach girl at heart, the beach stuff doesn't really fit in well at my house. So here's another of the wool pillows. This one was $5. Shannon is bringing the cart to me as I throw. I don't know why I'm walking back and forth instead of just pushing the cart. So there's a lot of linen here. A lot. And I'm just kind of soaking it all in and seeing what I would like to grab and take a closer look at. This is a really, really nice pillow, but I don't see a brand. I'm going to open it and see, and it's just wool stuffed, and I'm still not seeing a brand. So I think I'm going to leave that one, even though it's a really, really nice throw pillow. I've just gotten so much here at this store already that I'm trying to be a little more selective. Do not worry, I am not going to pass up the granny squares. Have no fear. Shannon found this old masher thing, and she said she thinks it's valuable. Like they mash the stuff. And now that I'm seeing it, I realize we didn't put the centerpiece in. Shannon's like me. She's squirreling with a hammock right now. Like, oh, a hammock. All right. These are amazing, classic, bright, bold color, granny style. And we are definitely going to get those. It looks like there's another one down here. Great, like really, really bright, vibrant. They're $5 each. Definitely a good pickup. They should go for, I would say, between 40 and 50, depending on the size, maybe even a little bit more if they're queen size. But those bright, bold colors are definitely what you want to look for. And those had absolutely no fading at all. Here's a quilt. This one's $4. Trying to see if it's handmade or if that's machine. It looks uneven. I'm thinking it's hand stitched. So I'm going to get that one. I'm pretty sure that one is actually hand sewn. Shannon's finding Pyrex. I told her I don't know, but I think we're going to get it and try it anyways. We have absolutely no signal in the store, by the way, so we're kind of flying blind when it comes to this stuff. Shannon's finding more. Oh, the vase. That's a China vase for sure, so we're going to leave that one. Let us see what else is hiding in the linens. Look at this. Red, white, and blue. I think this might be a Yankees throw. $10. It says it's a full queen size. So I'm going to take a shot on that one. Do you see my stacking skills? The cart is teetering. And we have already emptied the cart. Plus we have already dropped a ton of stuff inside from those dollar racks as well. Let's see. These pillowcases I think are kind of cheaply made. They might be handmade, but they aren't very nice fabric, I guess is how I should say it. So I think I'm gonna roll those back up and we'll pass on those. Shannon said she thought this rug would do good, but this rug was not speaking to me. And then Shannon is insisting I get this. So this is chenille. It's a vintage. It's actually king size. So if I don't think this is going to sell for a lot, I might actually keep this for my bed. It's really, really nice. Shannon's telling me I have to get it. I was trying to see if I could find like a brand or something on it. But I don't. Oh, let's see. Harbor House. I think it's Harbor House. I don't know, but it's really, really nice. So either we will sell that. Do you see the cart now? If you ever doubted cart stacking ability, then watch my videos. We are definitely the Tetris masters, for sure. Shannon digs a little more than me. Like me, when I see this much, I'm like, okay, and I kind of skim the surface. I'm not the greatest at digging. Look at this sun. How amazing is this? See, now I'm squirreling. This is a really, really neat piece. Where's their room in the cart, though? Shannon's finding some pillows. We're going to stick the sun right down the side there. Look at that cart. Absolutely crazy. I hope you guys are having a good start off to your week, by the way. Happy Monday. I hope you had a good weekend. I know it's been a little bit since we did a video, and we're going to have to go shopping again. We actually had so much stuff from this haul and the last one that we have not went shopping in a while. Look at these. Coral, really, really nice pillow shams. I don't see a brand, but some stuff I can still, if I keyword it well, I think I can sell this. So I think I'm going to get these. I don't think I'm going to leave them. I got to grab the other one. Okay, yeah, we're gonna grab these. King size, $8. This is a vintage Woolrich. Really, really nice blanket, to be honest. Feels very, very well made. But I'm not sure with Woolrich. Look at this. Look at the buggy. This is absolutely crazy. Let's see if there's any sheets hiding in here. They all look like they're pretty plain. Not saying that plain sheets don't sell, but I do tend to go for more patterns. The cart runneth over for multiple shops in a row. Look at this. What is this? I think it's a table runner. $2. Eh, I think that one's probably newer though, so I'm going to leave that one. Trying to see what else is down there. These are flannel. These probably would sell okay in the winter. I think they were like Bass Pro Shops or Cabela's. But I think right now, I guess it is starting to get cooler. It's really hard when you're in Florida and it's 80 and 90 degrees outside, even though the rest of the country is kind of cool. Here's the tag. I think they're Cabela's. But I would probably pick these up. Oh, yeah, there it is, Bass Pro. I would probably pick these up if it were like October, but I think for now I'm going to wait on those. We'll put them back together again. Now here is an OEM genuine Harley part. It's just an oil filter, but a lot of times those can be really, really valuable, especially new in the box like that. So definitely going to grab that one as well. I'm not really sure how much more will fit in this cart, but so this is super, super cool. And I had to bring Shannon over because, so it says it's dated 1836. However, I'm trying to like angle it because I think this is just a print. I don't think this is the actual cross stitch. And let's see what's in here. So it's 74 in here, which is not too bad. This is a vintage backgammon board. I think that's what it's called. Don't yell at me if I'm wrong. I think I'm going to pass on this one. Not really sure as far as the value. Let me know if I should have got that, if you are knowledgeable on games and things like that, if I should have picked that up. So Shannon's pulling stuff over here from the other side, and we have a very, very full buggy. Now, I do look at the pots and pans. There are a few brands that are really good money. This is the jewelry box I was referring to earlier that Shannon handed to me. Look at how amazing this is. And I think it's actually worth $60 to $75, and I missed it. And I told you guys when I saw it in the camera walking by, but I didn't notice it. Shannon is the one that pulled that one. And these vintage pinking shears can also be really, really good money. So keep your eye out for that as well. And I think we're almost done in the shed, which means we're going to head inside and see what we see in there. I made one more pass. Now, this is an Ikebana. Really, really cool. It's signed Colby and has the shell and the starfish, and these sell very, very well for about $25 to $30. So if you see any Ikebana, the flower frog pottery, I would definitely pick those up. And these vintage Tupperware salt and pepper shakers can actually be pretty valuable as well. So we're making a third trip around the shed. And these vintage salt and pepper shakers, if you lot them up, I think should have a decent value. I know the taller, almost like an hourglass shape, definitely do. And now we are inside of the shop. So they're like, this is all yours and this is all yours. And yeah, Shannon's adding. Shannon's going to check out the toys, and I'm going to move on to the shoes and some of the clothes. And I will tell you guys, we had to stop in here. We spent well over $300, and I just had to say we have got enough. Like, enough is enough. And we had to stop. Now, really, really good sandals there. So there's just so much good stuff here. And at some point, though, sometimes you have to just stop. Because you have to remember, when you buy all this stuff, my friends, you have to list it. So do not forget that part when you are shopping. All right, let's look at the nightgowns and see if we can find any good stuff. And Dalton, Dalton is singing in the background. I don't know if you can hear him. He's in his room singing. I found a Missy Lane vintage nightgown. Let's see what else we might see in here. Not seeing a ton of vintage in the nightgowns today. It is mostly more modern new stuff, which is kind of not my thing. I do prefer the vintage stuff when it comes to nightgowns, robes, things like that. And most of this stuff is newer. So, sometimes it's hit or miss in certain categories. And typically, if you find one in a particular category, you will find a lot of them. I thought about this one. Look at that pattern. I think I'm going to try that one. And look at this. This might be my favorite find. This is handmade, and how like hippie, like Marsha Brady, Jan Brady is that? That thing is absolutely amazing. I was holding it up to show Shannon because it was just absolutely fabulous. I love this thing. Handmade, but that pattern, that fabric is just absolutely amazing. So super happy with that find. All right, let's see if we can find some shoes. So here are some Merrells, but they have them at $20. So those I'm going to pass up on. They might be worth 40 to 50, but I definitely don't want to pay. I would say I'd probably max out at about $10 or so. So I'll wait and see if they are still there when they have a sale. They might not be, but you never know. Look at this. I found this amazing Harley Davidson shirt. We are just finding so much stuff today. It is absolutely incredible. I'm looking through the men's button up here. The candles all look like those were newer, so I don't think there's anything spectacular there. Look at this. I found a Betsy Johnson really cool pink heart quilted purse. They've got that one at $8, which is a little high. I think that one might be only worth about $30, so I'm actually going to pass on that Betsy Johnson. Now, here's a Brighton, though, and I actually had a Brighton very similar to that, and it sold very fast. So she's emptying my cart, and I'm just throwing more stuff. She told me to put it there on the chair. So we're going to set it there, and we're going to just keep shopping. I was verifying that this was Brighton. I was pretty sure, but I wanted to see that it had the Brighton tag, and it did. And it is in excellent condition, and it's only $5. So that is an amazing, amazing find. This one, I didn't see a name brand on that one. This one's a nice leather one, but a lot of these like Southwestern or Western ones, and a lot of them are actually concealed carry purses, but I have not had the greatest of luck with those, so I think I will pass on that one. Now, here's a Bagolini. I've done very well with Bagolinis. That is something that I definitely pick up. And this one's only $4, so I think we will get that one. This one's a multi-sack. Really nice little crossbody, which should do well. So now, I didn't look at any of those jeans. This is a vintage eel skin, guys. This is an amazing find. If you do not know this look at this. $4 vintage eel skin. How amazing is that? And they're still gathering cat stuff. That is what they do at the thrift store, because I get way too much. I do not know limits. This is a Levi's suspenders, and these I don't think are vintage, so I'm going to pass those. And you can see, definitely look at the belts for sure. This one looks like a really nice belt. Let's see. Made in Guatemala. That one I think is actually a Fossil, so we're going to grab that one because Fossil I have done well with in the past. Look, here comes Shannon with a handful more of stuff. Guys, we filled the car. We literally could not see out the windows. You can see Shannon has shoes. These were really worn though, so she actually put those back. I told her I didn't think those would do very well, just because they were so worn. And don't forget, hang around till the end. I think we're getting pretty close to where we're going to check out here. And I, again, will show you the haul at the end of this. And you'll be able to see everything that I got as well as what Shannon got. She's showing me a vintage Winnie the Pooh there. And then, so she knows the toys. I'm not big on the toys, but Shannon knows a little bit more. I knew that Mickey with the guitar was only worth about $15 because I have had that before. So I did tell her to put that one back because we really are trying to hit that $25 mark the majority of the time. Not all the time. And especially not when it comes to the dollar rack. That stuff we will drop it down to a $15 to $20 sales price. And there were probably some really good hats in there, but I didn't really look through there very well. Not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead, go to the checkout, and I will show you everything we got again.
All right, so we got, we're full. We are full. I think we can squish it on the top, maybe. We got a ton of stuff. You saw what I found. You saw some of what Shannon found, and I'm going to show you again. And the GoPro died. I don't think there's very much I found afterwards, but I'm going to go ahead and show you it all again right now. A Peter Rabbit, Ikebana, Flower Frog. These always do very well. The little seals. Look at how nice this Fossil genuine leather belt. We also got, I found lucite grapes. I've never found lucite grapes at the thrift store, but they're not on real wood, so they might be a repro, but it's still pretty cool. Vintage strainer, Pyrex bowl, teapot. Look at this walnut, really nice canister. Awesome sun face. Look at this vintage jewelry box for $3. How amazing is this? Typical granny square, 2 of them. And then this really cool bird quilt as well. This is a really nice quilt also. And then we got, look at all of these. Here are some more, and honestly, we could have just kept going. Here's some Crocs. Look at the Florida Gators. Really nice flip-flops. Some more Crocs. LL Bean. This was all dollar stuff. Here is some pink yoga pants. Like, we cleaned up on the clothes. These were all out on the dollar rack. I'm not going to show you them all because there are so many. Look at this chenille vintage bedspread. Coliseum, Ann Taylor, Under Armour. Most of this was $1. This is just like so much stuff. Here is a Carter's shirt. Look at this, Harley Davidson. Really nice Harley Davidson XXL. Look at the graphics. How amazing. Look at this beautiful nightgown. I haven't seen some of this because Shannon found a lot of this. Harry Potter. Here's a banana lemon. There's just so much, guys. Like, incredible. Look at that. Incredible finds. I spent, I think, over $300. Also, look at these amazing woven pillows. So this is going to be amazing profits. I'm sorry I didn't show you everything. We just got so much because they had been closed the whole summer. If there's anything you saw in the video or in the haul that you're interested in, shoot me an email, thenurseflipper@yahoo.com, and I will see you on the next one.